Right guys, Shay here, uneven mounts, hope you guys are well. So yeah, back in the comfy confines of my kitchen. Back in the house, no longer do videos on the car today. Still the same day, it's still Tuesday the 15th of September, which means that it's the eve of the third and final game between England and Australia, the third ODI of the 3-match series up in Manchester, Old Trafford. Obviously it's the third and final game, and it's also the final game of the English summer. And what a summer it's been, considering all everything that's happened around us in the world and everywhere. It's just crazy. We've still got a full programme of cricket. Well done CCB, obviously, with West Indies, Pakistan, and Australia finally rounding up the summer. It's been brilliant. It's been really good. So well done ECB. But anyway, so tomorrow promises to be a fantastic affair, I think. It's 2 close games. I think Australia, although they lost second match, they'll still be confident going into this final match tomorrow. They lost by 24 runs was it, and England lost by 20 runs in the first game on the Friday night. That being said, I feel Australia could easily be leading the series 2-0, to be honest. I thought their win was a lot more comfortable. Even though the margins of runs are very similar, I felt the win was a lot more comfortable than England's win a couple of days ago. But anyway, it promises to be a cracker. I think it will be. These obviously 2 very closely matched teams, as the T20s in the first ODI matches have proven. I'm looking forward to it. In terms of Australia's selection, I think the question marks are obviously going to be regarding Steve Smith, whether he's fit and available. If he is, I think he'll take his place in the place of Marcus Stoinis. I was thinking about it, maybe he could replace Maxwell and Marsh, but Marsh and Maxwell, first of all, are the kind of power hitters down the order, and they offer, the bowling options as well, and they need them. Because the problem that Australia have is that they're trying to cobble together 10 overs from Marsh and Maxwell to 5th bowler, where England obviously have 5 fully fledged bowlers. The last game, obviously the Curran brothers, Rashid, Archer, and Wokes. Australia don't have that. You can target those 10 overs from Marsh and Maxwell, or Stoinis, or Lebiskakny even. So I do feel like that's kind of the weak points, but for that reason I don't think that Smith will take their place, and I think that Smith will probably come in for Stoinis. To be honest, he's obviously not done that well. I'd be scared to. The only thing that worries me, I guess, Smith and Lebiskakny there, at 3 and 4. That's been said, they can play the kind of the holding role, if you will. And they both can attack as well. It's not really their natural game, is it? That being said, obviously sandwich in between Finch and Warner, and then obviously Marsh and Maxwell coming in after them, obviously power hitters as well. It can work, that engine room of Smith and Lebiskakny at 3 and 4. But I think it's the only change I'd make. I don't think you bring Ashton Agar back. It's a new wicket. It's not the same wicket. If it was, I'd be tempted to bring Agar in, possibly for Stark. I think obviously Hazelwood obviously plays. Cummins plays, I believe, as well. I think he's still first choice in terms of the white ball. The bowling attack in white ball sides. Could argue test side as well, to be honest, but definitely white ball sides. His first choice, in my opinion, in terms of the bowling. So Cummins plays. And then I've obviously got Hazelwood. Zampa plays. Obviously, he's doing very well in this series. He took 4 wickets in the first match, 3 in the second match. So obviously he's done well. Was it 3 and 4? Let me just quickly check. Yeah, it was actually 4 and 3. Yeah, 455 in the first match and 336 in the last game. And so he'll play obviously. Pitch will still turn as well. So it's going to lend itself to him. But I think pretty much just I can see Smith for Stoinis if Smith is fully recovered, and from what I read and what I've heard, that he has fully recovered. He's passed all concussion tests. So we'll see. As for England, I think we'll probably go with an unchanged side. The only change I'd make possibly, I wouldn't even make that change. You could maybe argue a case for Milan coming in for Roy, but Roy was unlucky. He got run out by Joe Root, obviously, in that second match. It seemed to be fairly comfortable. He was in on 21 of 22 balls, good rate of knots, but then obviously got run out. Shame for him, because it's been quite a poor summer for him, really. Every time he's got an opportunity, then he had the injury. It's not been a great time for him, really, has it? Jason Roy, but even when he went back to Surrey, he didn't do well. I think he retains his place. I think it'll be an unchanged team. I don't think Moeen Ali will play. It's a new pitch. I don't see Moeen Ali playing. who else? I mean, the current brothers, Wood and Archer. Archer and Wokes. If Wood's fit, I thought he was rested, but apparently he's got a bit of an ankle issue. If he's fit, does he take the place of Tom Curran? Sam Curran? Maybe. I mean, the thing is, they both performed really well, didn't they? I mean, Curran took 3 wickets. Tom Curran bowled well, was tight, went for 28, so it's 10 overs. Didn't take a wicket, but yeah, went for 28, bowled really well. So, me personally, I think you just go with an unchanged team. Sam Billings obviously failed this match, but listen, he made 100, a really good 100 in that first match. He's not going anywhere, is he? He's going nowhere. So I think it'd be an unchanged side for England, and that's how I see it. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what happens in terms of batting and bowling. Obviously, this time around, England failed to chase, and then they defended the score, didn't they? So yeah, they batted second and batted first in the first 2 matches. With a new wicket, I believe it's day-night game, isn't it? I think. Let's quickly check. Sorry, guys, just want to check if it's day-night game or not, because that could obviously have some bearing on what happens in this match. Yeah, it's a day-night game. I mean, it's obviously warm at the moment. If it's it's gonna be hot outside like it's been for the last few days. If I was England, I'd probably still tempted to chase. I'd kind of go with what what you kind of excelled in the last 4 years. I'd be still be tempted to chase, especially Smith's back. I'd be a little bit worried they're batting. So I'd still be one. I mean, that being said, Australia bowls so well first up. It's a tough one, isn't it? I think it depends. I look at the pitch, new pitch. You might want to get in, first digs, and put a score on the board. It's a tough one, isn't it? Actually, maybe a 10 to the bat. I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Would you want to bat? Would you want to bowl in this wicket? I'm not sure, really. I guess it'd be down to the kind of composition of the team. But let's say they go to the same 11. Normally, I'd say chase, kind of my go-to with this England side. But I might be tempted to have a bat actually first up. Might be tempted to have a bat to try and get 300 on the board. And let Australia chase it, we'll see. I'm a bit on the fence that one, guys. Not like me, but yeah, a bit on the fence that one. I'm not sure. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. If you enjoy the content, please do like the video, share, comment, and also subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Cheers.